Hi, it's Dolly. I'm back with April, the Love of Homemade kit. So for the April recipe, we'll start out with the papers. The first one was a painted inspired paper. And the closest I could come up with like inspired paper was this yellow raised one. The next one was to select an ugly print paper. So I selected this one as my ugly print paper. And if you'll notice, it has some brown, different shades of brown, caramel, off-white, and that caramel's almost like, yeah, it's like a yellow. And then, of course, this green here, which is kind of like a mint, which will tie in the rest of my kit. The next paper was a warm tone. So I basically am playing off my ugly paper, you'll see. And so there's the warm tone to go with that paper. The next one is subtitle print. And so this is close as I came. I know this is like a script, but this is the only thing that I could find in my stash. And I like to select older papers. So that is what I selected for my subtitle. I think that's what it is. Or subtle print, whatever. And then the next one was a rustic feel. So I picked a wood grain. And then I went ahead and pulled this, and it's part of the mood board, plus it also pulls in a little bit darker shade to go with this earthy kit pudding that based on the selection. Anyway, that's how I interpret it as more earthy. So this is from Photoplay, and let me flip this. And this is Think to Remember, and it's memories. So we have that, the Echo Park. See, these branding strips are different. The script one here is Heart Garland, Rustic Elegance. This one is Echo Park, Lori Whitlock again, A Perfect Autumn. And it also has some cards here if I'm going to do autumn pages. And then we are Memory Keepers, Indian Summer, Carefree. And I'm pretty sure this paper is 2014. And then this was Shine in My Soul, Glitz. And I know this is a very old sheet of paper, 2013. So that's my paper selection. The next was the Alphas, was a chipboard. So I picked this chipboard, and these are actually from a collection from Amy Tan. I love those chipboard. I pulled this in as a darker brown to offset, and this is an old, I think, Pebbles, I think. And so I've got that pulled in. They're individual letters. They used to come like this, and you can cross them off so you know what you have left. I don't think I ever started that. Okay, so another thing, it called for acetate words. So this is Heidi Swapp. If you can read it, it's going to be shiny. Let me see, is that better? There we go. All right, so that's Think Happy Thoughts here and Snuggle Up. So I know that is Heidi Swapp. This came from, oh my goodness, I know it was last year. Came in an autumn kit. So that's what I picked for the acetate words. Now, based on the paper selections, this is what I do every month for this kit, is I put it together I pull the colors together. So on the embellishments, she recommended ribbons and bows, watercolor, some sort of watercolor embellishment, marble, or you can make your own, a fresh fill, plant themed, and then we were to grab something you wouldn't normally grab. Sorry. So here's my selection for the plant theme. So we have flowers, leaves in here, a bird sticker in brown. I have this metal element of a ladybug. So that I will put all together in one little section here. So that's where I'm coming up with that plant theme, and I have more. So I broke these up, or separated them up. So here's a button. I've got some of that green. I've got this old October afternoon, and it's got some of that green and off colored white. We've got some of that bow in there. This is something that I picked that I would normally, I've had these jewels in there for a long time, these huge. I do use enamel dots or epoxy dots, but those are larger than the ones I normally use. So here we have seen some more of the plant. I have no idea what photographs I'm doing, so we fish a lot and camp a lot, so I pulled that in there because of the colors. So that's where this is going here. Again, we think of plant theme, planting, boots, rain. I've got a bike. So these are some miscellaneous stickers to use for the kit. A tab. I said some more gardening, so maybe I can find. Those are epoxy arrows. Also, part of the alphas I forgot to mention was bright tiled alphas. So this is what I pulled, again, to match that collection. That's pretty bright. Not so much the yellow, but it will go. And my letters. And then my next selection of colors, because I'm thinking of the dark wood grain in there. And so I have here, red. I know this is an old, I think, Bo Bunny or Bella Boulevard. So there's the brown, and the brown can be bold considering it's got the white on there. And camping, that's all, see, that all kind of goes together, this off-colored. So I thought that red, I might be able to pull in that red. I don't use enough red in my layouts, so I'm really anxious. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna, with the wood grain, do this brown and red look. And then, of course, there's that kind of teal color. So there's that. I think I'm going to put this out and then kind of put my paper so you can kind of see where I'm headed with all this. So there you go. So we've got that going. And then you can see how this will all tie in. So we've got some green going here. See, and then isn't this cute, this card? The world is big and I want to have a good look at it before it gets dark. So I really like that. So see, all that ties in. I think I can make it all work. So there we got that garden type theme going on right there. Some more green, orange, some flowers, some arrows. See, there we go. There's some more of those. So anyway, I'll spread it out. And then these flowers, you can see. This is going to be fun. I'm anxious. I've had these for a long time. See how that's going to tie into there, right there? So there's and then I selected these white ones because I could color them, so I could spray them, ink them, watercolor, since one of the items that was on the list was to have a watercolor. So that's why I pulled that, and I can even watercolor that. So I have a nice variety here. I have a little bit of metal right there. Then I also, if you can see, I pulled these stickers, and they're, I'm sorry for the glare. I keep saying I'm sorry, but these stickers are from Pebbles. And again, I pulled these. Let me take them out of the wrap. Let me take these out. And it has all those same colors that we're looking at that we can pull in, other than this pink, but I can use some of these stickers from this to add, because again, I have no idea. I have not selected the photos. Alright ladies, here's my quick overview of my kit for the Love of Homemade kits for April, and everything is from my take of it from the recipe list, which is paint inspired paper, ugly printed paper, warm tone, subtle print, rustic fill, alphas, chipboards, acetate words name, bright tile alphas, embellishments, ribbons, bows, watercolor, marble look, fresh fill, planted theme, and something that you wouldn't grab. Be on the lookout for my future layouts using this kit, and we'll see you soon. Bye.